is CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lauren Pastrana, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. We begin now with the developing story we've been following for you both on air and online. Just moments ago, Miami-Dade Mayor Daniella Levine Cava addressed the media and issued an update on the Miami-Dade officer who was shot during a crime suppression surveillance detail earlier today in Miami Gardens. 5 people have been detained so far, and here's what the mayor had to say.
Thank God he is well and he will be returning home, but we know that our officers put themselves in the line of fire on our behalf each and every day. So we stand with them and we pray for them, and we just want people to realize what they are doing on our behalf, and we urge everyone who has a gun to use it safely and not to harm innocent civilians, and certainly not to fire upon those who are protecting us each and every day.
We're being told that officer is a 29-year-old who has been with the department for 7 years. He is stable and expected to be discharged from the hospital in time for Thanksgiving. The family of a man who was gunned down in a Broward County Walmart while standing up for a store employee has filed a lawsuit against the retail giant. Thierry Bastian was shopping for groceries last May at the store in Lauderdale Lakes when he was shot and killed by an employee. Bastian confronted an employee being aggressive with a woman. The employee then shot and killed him in front of his family.
It was traumatizing. It's still traumatizing. Because I had my baby in my hand, along with my other son. He tried to intervene because like I said again, because there are nobody else intervened. He saved her life. There were no security, no Walmart employees tried to break up the altercations.
The family filed a negligent security wrongful death lawsuit. Walmart released a statement saying, quote, "We're heartbroken over the incident that happened at the Lauderdale Lake store in May and offer our heartfelt condolences to the family during this difficult time. We're just learning of this and per policy don't comment on pending litigation." Members of Congress and loved ones of the victims of the shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School returned to the campus this morning for a final tour of the 1200 building. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray was there.
Democratic Congressman Jared Moskowitz led a delegation to tour the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School again for a second time. The purpose of this tour was to try to come up solutions to the gun violence problem plaguing America. After they toured the building, there was a roundtable discussion. They talked about many solutions. Moskowitz said one of the things he is looking at is a possible national red flag law that would allow law enforcement to take weapons away from anyone temporarily for someone who is posing a threat to themselves or to others. But they say they by no means can solve this problem in a short time. It's going to take a lot of time, and they will continue to try to chip away in the future. In Parkland, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.
Now to the latest on the Israel-Hamas war. The White House says it believes a deal is closer than ever to free hostages currently being held by Hamas, while the head of the World Health Organization said that 12 premature babies rescued from Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital have been flown to Cairo for specialized care. Naomi Ruckham has the latest from New York.
At the conclusion of the annual turkey pardon event at the White House Monday, President Biden sounded hopeful that some of the hostages Hamas is holding may soon be released.
Mr. President, is it hostage deal near? I believe so, but I'm not prepared to talk to you. So? Yes.
Multiple sources told CBS News a deal would likely include the release of 50 hostages.
We're talking about kids and women and old people.
In exchange for Israel pausing the fighting and allowing more humanitarian aid into Gaza, including fuel. As nighttime fell Monday, Israel kept up airstrikes on what it says are Hamas targets in southern Gaza. while Israel's defense systems intercepted rockets over Tel Aviv. As the war rages on, dozens of the premature Palestinian babies who were evacuated from the besieged Al-Shifa hospital in Gaza are now receiving treatment in Egypt.
They are now receiving antibiotics. They are now receiving oxygen. They are now being rewarmed.
Health officials say it will take a long time for many of the infants to recover. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Taking a live look right now at downtown Miami, where things seem to be calm in the skies as Thanksgiving quickly approaches. Next Weather meteorologist Cindy Pressler joins us now with more. Cindy, a lot of people can't wait for the holiday, but we hope the weather is just as nice, right?
I think it's going to be just fine here across South Florida, although quite warm. High so far today, 85 degrees, a couple of degrees shy of the record, but we are going to get in record territory on Wednesday. That's a big travel day. Right now we have a few clouds, and there are some tiny showers trying to get in from the Atlantic. It is 83 degrees, winds out of the east at 13, but gusting up to 20 miles per hour. So it's that onshore flow that wants to bring some moisture in here, but it's just going to be just a few showers. So breezy easterly winds again tomorrow. Tracking a Thanksgiving front. Yes, a cold front will be moving through late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but the chances of rain are going to be quite low until we get into Friday and the weekend. Then our rain chances will be climbing. So we'll have to watch that as we head through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we still have a coastal flood advisory through Tuesday morning for the upper Keys, and that's with some salt water flooding that is still going on with this easterly onshore flow. Also a small craft advisory in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow. That's right along the Atlantic waters. It does include our area, and we have a high rip current risk that's going to last through Wednesday evening. That's right along the coastal areas too. So if you are planning on going to the beach, and we have a lot of folks here visiting from other areas, so they're not too knowledgeable sometimes about rip currents and so forth. So make sure you inform them, let them know that there could be a risk there, and it's something that you have to watch out for if you're going to be getting in the water. Temperature now is down to 83 here. We've got 81 at Marathon, Homestead 82 degrees. Really nice Monday, a little bit on the breezy side. And there's these little showers. You can see the clouds that are coming in, but they don't contain a lot of moisture. There are a few showers that made it in across Pompano Beach, now across 441 Deerfield, down to about Lauderdale Lakes, Tamarack, Coral Springs. You might get some sprinkles or a light shower. Also, we have a couple little showers trying to make their way across the beaches, Miami Beach down to downtown. Very small showers, very light rain, if anything at all. We should stay dry, basically, again through tomorrow, and then by Wednesday, look how that wind direction changes. That's the next cold front that wants to come in, and that's going to bring us a chance for those showers. So there it is, very warm out ahead of it. Record highs expected on Wednesday. Behind it on Thanksgiving Day, slightly cooler, but still a very nice day. But look at this front comes back, gets stuck across South Florida, and that's why we're thinking we're going to see higher rain chances heading through the weekend. Here's your forecast. Thanksgiving Day, 82 degrees, 83 on Friday. Overall looking pretty good. Travel conditions also across South Florida tomorrow looking good. So here's your forecast. Look for a high of 86 on Wednesday. We hit that. That would tie the record. Thanksgiving Day, 82, and temperatures remaining in the lower 80s, but look at those rain chances coming up as we go into the weekend.
Cindy, thank you. When we come back, the Dolphins have bounced back after a bye week. See the latest from their hard-fought win against the Raiders. Welcome back to our CBS News Miami Quickcast. Big changes coming to Broward County schools. That's according to Superintendent Dr. Peter Licata. Earlier today, he spoke to the media on what school officials are calling a major repurposing of some under-enrolled schools.
This is an opportunity. You think about famous scenes from a movie, Apollo 13. This will be our greatest moment. It won't be a bad moment. This will be our greatest moment because we will show how we've streamlined. We've already taken over 50 positions out of this building. We've saved millions and millions of dollars. We are at zero. We really want to increase the opportunities for our children and have the businesses help drive us as well, because this is our future workforce.
Dr. Licata cites under-enrollment as a major reason some schools in the county are being repurposed. Now to a positive consumer alert as the holiday travel season ramps up. Florida gas prices are down to the lowest they've been this year. Sunday's average price of $3.04 per gallon is 15 cents less than a week ago and the lowest daily average price since late December 2022. It's almost 37 cents less than what drivers paid last Thanksgiving. Here are how prices are looking down here in South Florida. Miami-Dade County averages $3.14 for a gallon of regular gas. Broward, it's at $3.13 and Monroe is at $3.10. And staying on the Thanksgiving holiday front this week, many of us will travel by train, plane, or car to reach our holiday destinations. AAA estimates more than 55 million Americans will travel more than 50 miles. Florida's Brightline is set to reach a major milestone, carrying its 5 millionth rider since 2018. The trains can hit a top speed of 125 miles an hour. If you don't want to take your car to Orlando, Brightline may be the ticket. The ride to Orlando is just about 3.5 hours and comes with snacks too. Now to the Fins on CBS Miami. The Miami Dolphins are now 7-3 on the season after defeating the Las Vegas Raiders Sunday afternoon. The Dolphins defense came up big Sunday, forcing 3 turnovers. Star cornerback Jalen Ramsey had 2 interceptions on the day, one coming on the last drive of the game to secure the Dolphins' 20-13 win. Nice. The Fins are back in action on Black Friday against the New York Jets. And we are now less than 4 days away from Super Football Friday, only right here on CBS Miami. It all gets underway with CBS News Miami at 9 a.m. Then at 10, catch the Nat Moore Trophy Preview Show, followed by the Coach Mike McDaniel Show and Dolphins Weekly Live. At noon, we have college football, Iowa at Nebraska. At 2, catch the Dolphins pregame show. That's followed by the Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. And we wrap it all up with the 5th quarter. That's only right here on CBS Miami this Friday. The power of CBS News Miami and the CBS News Miami stream always at your fingertips. We're on Pluto TV and it's all free. Or you can find us on your favorite streaming device with the CBS News app. Then click on CBS News Miami. And that's CBS News Miami's Quickcast. I'm Lauren Pastrana. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS Miami.